Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You know what time it is. December empties. All right. You know, I get some questions about this bag, by the way. This is a reusable shopping bag that I got. I have several of these from Lilly Pulitzer. When you buy anything like from their store, they give you these like reusable bags and they are super sturdy, very good. I use them often. I've saved them all because they're very good quality. I digress. Okay, grab your coffees. Let's get started. All right, first up, I want to talk about Parlor Candle. This is Shelby Wilson's candle line. And can I just say, they are absolutely amazing. I got the smaller vessels, so they have two sizes, which the one that I have here is suede saffron. This one is 8 ounces and the other size that they carry is a 16 ounce. Now these vessels are handmade, so all of them will look different. They'll be slightly different. You get 2 wicks, by the way. This is all clean ingredients. This is not going to be toxic to your pets or anybody else in your household. The throw on these are great. The burn on these are wonderful. You see, you can get like an even burn. You really get the most out of all the wax that's in here. You got 2 wicks. The smell though, the smell of these candles, I find that these candles are just as good as my luxury candles, like from Henry Rose, Nest. These are really good. I highly recommend you at least try one. Shelby Wilson is a famous YouTuber. She's like an OG on here on YouTube. So those of you who don't know, yeah, she's the very first person I followed on YouTube. So when I saw that she launched her own business, I was like, yes. So I will definitely be placing another order because there was one scent I couldn't try and I need another one of these suede saffron candles. If you like the smell of leather, that warm, cozy but elevated scent, suede saffron. The throw on these are just wonderful. It's kind of like when you walk into a room, you smell the essence of something. It doesn't punch you in the face, which is the type of candle that I prefer. I don't want people to walk into my house and have whatever I'm burning just punch you right in the throat. You know, I want you to feel pleasant. I want you to feel relaxed, comforted when you walk into my house. So speaking of candles, let's talk about the Nest pumpkin chai candle. This comes out every fall. I totally understand the hype around Nest candles. The throw really is spectacular. Pumpkin chai is just the perfect like pumpkin scent for the fall. Honestly, like this candle sells out every time it comes out. Now, the only thing I kind of don't like is obviously you have this black soot. Much like the Jo Malone candles, it doesn't matter how short you trim the wick. When it starts burning, the wick actually starts to get larger and larger. And so inevitably, the flame will get bigger and bigger. And so you get this black soot, which you guys know I don't like that. But the burn is very good. You do get an even burn. The throw is spectacular. This particular size, which is the 8.1 ounce size, really took up my entire living room and kitchen. So because these scents are a lot stronger, like just comparing it to something like Parlor Candle, these scents are a lot stronger. These are not clean ingredients, so if that's important to you, just know Nest is not going to be for you. I would put this in a larger room. I would not put this particular size in like a bedroom. I feel like it would be just a bit too strong. However, if you do like a strong scent in your home, then by all means, you do you. But I did like them. I probably will be repurchasing a couple of them because I'm really intrigued by their rose scent that everybody talks about. So that's definitely one I want to try. Next up, my favorite, Henry Rose candle. This is Torn. This scent no longer exists. I actually hauled this during Black Friday 2023 when they had it in like a huge candle sale. I bought them in all scents, but this one I had been hoarding, obviously, because I can't buy anymore. It smells amazing. It's also the perfect like fall scent, so I really did burn this during the fall winter season. It was just stunning. Now this one, because I believe it was so cold in my house. See, I live in Florida, so our cold compares nothing to you people who live in like northern states where it actually snows. So please take everything I say with a grain of salt, okay? Floridians, we're not used to the cold. And therefore, when it does get cold, honestly, in my house, we rarely turn on the heater. We just wear extra sweaters. We kind of do not like the mustiness sort of in the air that the house gets when we turn on the heater, because it's not something that we use all year round. So we have found that when we've traveled to other states where it does snow, like Chicago, for example, and we stayed at an Airbnb, we did have the heater on. And it was explained to me by one of our friends who lives there that because they use their heater regularly, that's why they don't get like that musty like smell in the air. But they do state that when they don't use their heater for some time and they turn it back on, you do get that like smell, and then it eventually goes away. We just don't get enough cold weather to even use it long enough for that smell to go away, so we just don't turn it on. Again, the explanation nobody asked for. So with that said, I promise there's a point to this story, is that the house I feel like was so cold that this candle struggled to get an even burn. So you can see that I have quite a little bit of wax left over on the side, which you guys know is not typical for the Henry Rose candles. I've shown you these 100 times in my empties, and you guys know I get an even burn on these every single time. So I can recognize that as soon as it started to get really cold here, but what I mean by really cold, like in the 50s, the candle struggled to get like that even burn. So we'll give it a pass. Next up, we have the body wash, the Necessaire body wash in eucalyptus. You guys have seen this 5,000 times on my empties. I absolutely love this body wash. It is clean ingredients. It has a very, very light eucalyptus scent. So if you are somebody who wants a body wash, you want scent, but you want something very, very soft, barely there, I recommend the Necessaire body wash. They did come out with new scents, which I did pick up, and I cannot wait to start trying those. Next up, we have the First Aid Beauty Bump Eraser Body Scrub with 10% AHA, and this was in their Fresh Strawberry edition. Okay, this is absolutely amazing. If you want something that's gonna remove like texture from like your back, your arms, whatever, this is actually really, really good. I've even used this on my face. I don't recommend that you use it on your face because it is pretty rough. I just have very strong like skin, you know, so I can use like heavier scrubs. I love the scent on this, and I love the actual product. However, I don't like the whole packaging. Reason being, the actual scrub is a very thick consistency. It is in the color gray, which I don't even know if I have enough in here to show you. Maybe the camera will pick this up. But it's gray. They need to actually make the whole of this much bigger than what it is, because the consistency of this is actually so thick that you struggle really hard to be able to squeeze the product out of here, especially when you are wet in the shower. So it's already hard doing it when your hands are dry, but it's literally almost impossible to do it in the shower. So I think that the best way to get around that is just if they made the opening of the vessel a little bigger, I think it'd be a lot easier to use. I would definitely not want this product in a pot, because we all know the cross-contamination with open pots. But anyways, the hype on this is real. I understand why people like it. This is awesome. Next up, we have the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast spray. I love this stuff. As somebody who has oily hair, my hair is very heavy and it lacks volume, and I get the best volume with this without it making my hair crunchy and like gritty. So what this basically, you have full instructions in the back here, as you can see. Basically what you do with this is, because I lack volume right in the crown, what I will do is I will just section 3 pieces, and then after I've styled my hair, like after I straightened or I've curled it, even when I use it, even when my hair is curly sometimes. By the way, that's my vacuum. That was my vacuum. If you heard humming in the background, I have a like electric vacuum that vacuums my house like at the same time every day. And I would have turned it off before doing this video, but we actually have guests coming over, and so I need to multitask, and I'm really pressed for time as usual. Anyways, back to this product. I will section my hair off just right here, like 1, 2, and 3, and then I will spray this at a distance from the root up. I will let it, you know, dry for a couple seconds before moving on to the next section. And I'll do that on both sides. Once I'm done, I will comb it out really quickly, and boom, you have the volume you've always wanted. You can still run your fingers through your hair. You can still run a brush through it. It's not gonna feel gritty or weird or sticky. It's not gonna look like you're wearing hairspray. It just looks like you have a little bit more volume in your hair. So this, I already have a new bottle, so I've already repurchased this product. This is a must in my hair care routine. And by the way, I know one of you asked me to do a video on the products I use on my hair. I haven't forgotten about that. It's coming soon. Next up, we have the IGK Direct Flight Multitasking Matcha Dry Shampoo. This is a full bottle and the 6.3 ounces. I got this one because it says that it's a medium cleanse level, and because I have very oily hair to the point where I wash my hair every other day, that's how oily my hair is, for reference. I thought that this was gonna be the most appropriate dry shampoo for me without leaving too much of a white cast or grittiness in my hair. No, I actually prefer the pink one, which is the light version of this. So this has light, medium, and intense, which is I think like the charcoal one. The pink one, which is I think jet lag, that's the best one. This one, although my hair is very oily, it leaves a white cast, it leaves my hair gritty. Even if I use a little bit, doesn't matter. I prefer the light version, because with the light version I get exactly what I want. No white cast, no grittiness. Yes, do I have to use a little bit more than I would use this? Yes, but this, for me at least, I have very dark brown hair. You can tell that I sprayed my hair with dry shampoo. If you know, you know. Next up, we have La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. This is absolutely amazing. I actually bought this during an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty event. This is so good, to the point that I have added the refill of this to my cart, and I'm gonna purchase it, because you can just keep the vessel and just purchase the refill. So I'm gonna do this. This cleanser says it's for normal to oily skin. It is so good, you guys. When I tell you this removes all of your makeup, I mean it. And you guys know that I wear makeup every single day, multiple times a day. This gives me the perfect cleanse, the perfect cleanse. Now, I know it says that it's normal to oily skin, but to be quite frank, I think that if you have normal skin, I think this is gonna be a little too drying for you. I love it because I have combination oily skin, but I can totally see how this can be a little drying for you, for those of you with normal skin types. So proceed with caution with this particular cleanser, but I love it. Next up, we have Hemp's. I used up the Koa and Sweet Almond scent. You guys, these are the travel sizes. I bought a bunch of travel sizes because first of all, I wanted to try different scents, but also it gives me the opportunity of trying different types of formulas. So this one has shea butter, and they have another one that has like niacinamide, which I'm currently testing out. This one is my favorite scent from the Hemp's line. If you like the L'Occitane almond oil, shower gel, and lotion, this smells similar. Not the same by any means, but very similar. It's in that family and I absolutely love it. I got mine at Ulta and they're already reasonably priced, but I actually got them on sale, which is why I bought so many different scents in the travel versions. So these are consistently going on sale at Ulta, so I would wait for one of those little sales and grab yourself a couple of scents. And this lotion is so nice. It doesn't leave your skin greasy or tacky. The scent is pleasant, not too much though. The scents are not overpowering. By no means are they as strong as like a Bath and Body Works kind of scent. Next up, we have an Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is in the anti-aging formula. As somebody with combination oily skin, I prefer the original formula. The anti-aging I recommend for those of you with dry to normal skin. This is a little too emollient for me. Not that it makes my eyeshadow crease, not that it doesn't do the job well. It's because I'm very pressed for time in the morning. I wake up very early for work and I have to actually wait for this to kind of dry down before I can go in with my eyeshadow. And that's just not time I have. With the original formula, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. So I will go back to using the original formula of this, but this is awesome. And for those of you who don't know, since this is a squeezy tube, what I started to do was when I could no longer get product out of the wand, which I believe is a decent size for those of you with smaller and larger eyelids. Because it's a squeezy tube, I actually would just squeeze up the remaining product and scoop it out with the wand, and I was able to use literally every drop in here. So, Urban Decay, my hat's off to you for the design of this packaging and the actual formula of this product. Next up, we have 2 samples of the Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner. These are just 2 samples I received as gift with purchases. I think it was from Ulta. This is great. This is not a new product for me. I've actually used an entire bottle of this, and as most of you know, I don't do very well. My skin does not agree with niacinamide serum. However, I can use a niacinamide toner. My skin does tolerate it a lot better. This toner is really nice. I think it's very budget friendly. You get a lot of product in it. I usually get mine at Ulta. They're just wonderful. If you want a toner that's gonna brighten your skin, it's gonna really it kind of almost makes your skin feel extra clean is the best way that I can describe it. So highly recommend this, but yeah, I had 2 little samples that I was able to use up. Next up, this is Project Pan for me. This is one of my Guerlain lipsticks, and this is in the shade number 2. So you guys know at the beginning of the year, I did an entire video on all the stuff I wanted to pan, and in there were all of my Guerlain lipsticks. As those of you who don't know, or some of you may know, Guerlain changed their cases, and now their original lipsticks no longer fit in those vessels. I think I can speak for most when I say the beauty community is beyond upset. We're just gonna leave it there. We're beyond upset, so much so that I have refused to purchase any Guerlain products until they come to their senses and they fix this situation, because I feel like it's coming. I feel like the outpour of disappointment from the beauty community has been really large. Like, people had a whole collection of these cases because for years they've been saying how they can be heirlooms and you can pass them down. People had some engraved with their children's name, etc. The whole thing, you know? It was such a sweet concept, right? And then they went ahead and they did that, and people were just like, no. Furthermore, to add insult to injury, they decided to fix a product that was not broken, a product that we all loved, which was the meteorites. They changed the scent on it, and I have not purchased it because I was actually so salty about the lipsticks that I was like, I'm not purchasing a single product from them until either I get over it or until we get some sort of explanation for why. I heard the scent is actually so strong that the people who actually like scent in their makeup products can't even use it because it's so strong. So there's that. The original lipsticks, if you wanted to know, were great. The lipsticks, the Guerlain lipsticks, have a cult following for a reason. They're very good. They're very pigmented. I mean, they're very creamy. They're long lasting. They're solids, you know? One of those where you don't really have to think. You always know that's gonna be a tried and true. That was it. Next up, we have another cleanser. This is the non-drying glycerin cleanser for face and body. I actually got this as another free gift with purchase at some point. I didn't like this. However, I think that those of you with dry to normal skin tones are gonna love this cleanser. Because I have combination to oily skin, I didn't feel like this cut through my oils. And I ended up having to use a lot more of this product than I should have. But those of you with dry to normal skin types, I think are gonna love this. This is just wonderful in the sense of like, it's not gonna strip your skin. It's going to give you a nice soft cleanse without giving you that like dry, stretchy kind of feeling. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I would recommend this more for those of you with drier skin types. Next up, we have another sample, a Lancome Advanced Genifique cream. This is a youth activating, light infusing eye cream. You guys know how I feel about eye creams. I didn't really notice any kind of a difference with this eye cream. I don't really believe in eye creams, honestly. I think that whatever you're already using on your face is good enough for under your eyes. I don't really think you need a separate product for that section of your face. Again, take everything that I say with a grain of salt. I'm fully aware that we are in separate camps about that. Some people swear by their eye creams. My mom is one of them. I don't believe that they actually work. I don't believe they're an actual thing. And that's probably because I have combination to oily skin. So I have plenty of oil on my eyelids. So, I mean, what more can an eye cream contribute if I already have that much moisture? Next up, we have the Lancome liquid lipstick. This is actually part of my project pan as well because this product was actually discontinued. This was amazing and I found it such a shame that it was discontinued. This was in the color 308. It is a liquid lipstick that doesn't feel drying. It doesn't fully set, so you still get that moisture and creaminess in there, but it was just stunning. The color is kind of gave me like Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk vibes. Just a beautiful pinky mauve. Again, this doesn't exist anymore, and so I had to use it. It was part of my project pan. I can't talk about it anymore on this channel, but I left just enough in here to be able to swatch for you guys. But yes, it gives me Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury with a little bit of shimmer, because it does have some gold shimmers in there. This was a lovely product. This was perfect for those of you who hate liquid lipsticks because you don't like that matte look and you don't like the drying effect. This definitely did not dry out my lips. However, it is now gone. Next up, we have the Merit Brow Pencil. This is in the color light brown. And for those of you who don't know, you get a spoolie on one side and the pencil on the other. It is a micro pencil, super thin, perfect for those of you who want to actually draw really faint and thin eyebrow strokes. This is awesome. I love the packaging. I think that I love that it's a completely different color from everything else in their line, which makes it a lot easier to find in your makeup bag. The other thing I really like about this product is the pencil is really smooth, but because it's like a micro 1mm size pencil, only take out the slightest amount because it will break because it's so thin. The only thing I wish was that there was a little bit more product in this particular pencil. So with this one, you only get 0.02 grams. I want a little bit more. And I think that as a whole, and feedback I got from you guys as well, you guys agreed with me. The pencil and the formula is great. We just want more of it in the vessel without hiking up the price. I'm just saying. If you want something, a pencil that's a little bit thicker than the Merit one and has a very similar color range, I recommend the Kosas eyebrow pencils. They are a little bit bigger and the colors are almost identical, so you have another option. That completes this Empties video. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That is the only other social media platform I'm currently active on. I will try to answer all your questions as best as I can. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really does help push my video into like the algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe. It's absolutely free. I am under the impression that some of you who are new to YouTube think that subscribing to my channel is gonna cost you something. Subscribing to my channel is completely free. All it's doing is that every time I upload a video, it will be the first thing you see on your feed. It will notify you that I have uploaded something. And if you click the notification bell, basically what I have noticed is if I upload a video, you will know instantly. Like it'll send you a notification to like your phone. In YouTube, it'll send you a notification like, hey, so-and-so just uploaded a video. Reason why the notification is a little bit important is because sometimes, I don't know why this is, when I upload videos, it'll take some of you several days for it to pop up on your feed. I don't know if that depends on how many people you're subscribed to. I have no idea. I just know that if you click the notification bell, you will receive a notification that I have uploaded a video, whether that's a shorts, whether that's a video, whatever. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and see you guys next time. Bye.